Right.
We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now,
Exactly.
granted, we're not Saints fans,
Right.
but we've seen the hard times.
Exactly.
We've seen the paper bags.
Mhm.
We've seen the decimal records. We've
Mhm.
seen the quarterback carousel. We've seen the coaching changes. We've seen everything. The Katrina season. We've seen the bad.
Right.
You know, and to see New Orleans come up from nothing,
Mhm.
to be contenders, to be an elite franchise, to draft well, to
Exactly.
perform well on the field, to build a legacy.
Mhm.
It's been wonderful to watch, even though
Right.
we're not fans.
Right.
So it's kind of depressing now to see them go back down
Mhm.
that road, even after Bounty Gate, because a lot of us thought even after Bounty Gate, this was still a pretty good team, and they
Right.
are a pretty good
And
team.
they're a pretty good team. It's just the problem is on defense, they really cannot stop
They
anybody.
can't stop anybody. I mean, the defense is just horrible. Like I think they couldn't. I think if they were in
Mhm.
the SEC, I think LSU could put up 40 on them. I think that's how bad they are.
Mhm.
Geno Smith of West Virginia will probably torch the Saints.
Pretty much.
I mean, people say that's hyperbole,
Right.
but they look that bad.
Right.
And the Saints, a lot of people are kind of shocked by this, but their defense has never been just, to me, well, even statistically top notch. Even that Super Bowl team,
Mhm.
it was a solid defense, but they were great at getting turnovers, blitzes.
Mhm.
This defense with Spagnuolo is they don't have the people to run his system.
Right.
They don't have the personnel. And I think once we go through the draft,
Mhm.
free agency, maybe he'll be able to build, the defense. Maybe the defense will perform the way
Right.
he wants it to perform. But right now, it looks horrible. And it looks like it's going to be a long season for Saints fans because it's not getting any easier.
Right.
They have to play Atlanta twice,
Mhm.
Carolina again, Tampa Bay twice. The Cowboys, it's not looking good.
It's tough. We'll see how they bounce back against the San Diego Chargers. And at this point in time, Drew Brees, at least their offense is pretty good. Drew Brees had just got to 47 straight games with a touchdown pass, reaching Johnny Unitas' record, and that's got to be something good. But we just got to hope that the defense tries to play with the same intensity as their offense.
Let's hope so, man. And no knock on Saints fans, but they
Oh.
got pretty arrogant after that Super Bowl win. After that Super Bowl win, Saints fans lost their minds, man. I all this who that breeze, feel the breeze and all that, man.
Mhm.
It was cute at first, then it got annoying. And then Saints fans forgot about the brown paper bags and all that bad stuff. And they just start saying, hey, yeah, who that? We win the title again. We run this and all that. It's like, okay, now y'all getting y'all humble pie. And I just hope they get enough of it, because it got out of hand for a little while.
Well, hopefully us in North Louisiana, we might have a third team coming along the way with the Texans then.
Yeah, that's the thing about, man, that's the one thing I hate about North Louisiana. We are some bandwagoners. We are, man. Before the Saints started winning, I knew maybe 3 Saints fans in real life. Everybody I knew was a Cowboy fan. You're a Cowboy fan, a 49er fan, Pittsburgh fan, or you like Denver or some other team. But now you have all these Saints fans, and now all the Saints fans jumping ship because the Saints aren't doing well this year, so they're going back to Dallas. Or now the Texans fans. And that's just, I guess that's what comes with being a fan. Sometimes you get fickle fans, you get people who want to, roll with the winner. So.
And a lot of my followers, they would know I hate bandwagon. I hate bandwagon fans. I mean, I can understand. There should be like a rule. Like if you jump to some other team's bandwagon, you got to stay with that team 5 years, or at least when they get their first losing season. Let's see how does it feel. If you're gonna be a fan through thick and thin, at least stay there for that long,
Right. And you can't have 2 teams. That's another thing a lot of people don't get.
Right.
You can't have 2 favorite teams in one sport. You can't. Like 2 favorite football teams not going to work, especially if they're in different conferences, different divisions. They're going to play each other eventually, and you're going to kind of look like an idiot because you don't know who you're rooting for.
Exactly.
So there's that. That's our NFL wrap up. After the break, we're going to get to Dr. Broussard, Southern Athletic Director, and talk about the rest of this upcoming season. So stick around, listen. Maybe you can win some tickets to the Bayou Classic. Who knows?
All right. All right, and we're back right now, back to the Gafford and Brown Show. We're trying to get Mr. Broussard on the line right now, but we have our question of the day, and I'm about to tweet it to everybody. And our my question is, who is going to win both of the wild card games this week? Well, both of the wild card games in baseball. We have the Orioles taking on the Rangers, and we also have the Cardinals taking on the Braves. We'll talk a little bit about that afterwards, but I guess we can start doing a little